Welcome back, guys, to another video. Got some pretty big details about the Tesla Model S that you guys may want to stay tuned for. And if you look at Tesla stock right now, it's finally going up. Tesla's finally getting the recognition that it really needs, and the stock is about to hit $500 billion market cap, and that's like $500 billion. I've been saying multiple times that Tesla could easily be hitting $1 trillion with the amount of stuff that they're doing. Now, of course, recently the stock really isn't moving up because there's just not much stimulation. Ever since it got added to the S&P 500, people are starting to look at all the good things about Tesla, because when it's included to the S&P 500, the share prices go up so much, it captures a ton of attention. When it captures this much attention, you know people will be researching about whether or not the stock is worth it to buy. And there's so many stuff, the batteries, the semi trucks, the factories coming up. Tesla is a big buy. If you guys have shares or calls, you're making a bunch of money. Let's talk about Tesla and, of course, the range. So just recently, Tesla has increased the range of the Model S, and this is to an all-time high. Lucid, which actually pride itself by saying that their cars have a higher range than Tesla's. Lucid's car, which, not gonna lie, looks pretty nice. Now, they don't have a factory yet, but they should be able to start producing next year, 2021, and maybe start delivering to customers towards the end of 2021. So at this current moment, the car isn't even out yet, but they claim to have a 406 mile range. Now, this is higher than Tesla's 402 mile range. Now, of course, this irks Tesla and also a lot of Tesla fans. Tesla is going to be increasing the range just by a little bit. Remember those software updates that I talked about in a previous video? We could just be seeing some sort of a software update for the Model S that makes it really, really good. Now, we also could be seeing like maybe better batteries, more efficient ways of producing the vehicle, maybe just some extra tweaks here and there that increases the Model S's range from 402 miles to 409 miles. Yes, some people are finding Teslas at car lots that say that the Tesla Model S Long Range Plus, it has a build date of November 2020, which is this month, and it has a range of 409 miles. Now, no one's really sure if it's based on software improvements, hardware. No one really knows. But what I'm guessing is it's most likely some sort of a software and maybe some tweaks here and there in the wheels or the overall lithium-ion battery to make it just slightly better. So it's actually pretty awesome, and just simply having just this extra 6-mile boost, it doesn't really help that much, but just the fact that it's now beating Lucid Air, who prides itself by saying that they have a better range than Tesla, it feels pretty good. On top of that, you got Musk even trolling Lucid. Lucid's price is pretty expensive. It starts at roughly $77,400. If you're a US buyer, could qualify for a $7,500 tax credit, making the vehicle cost $69,900. Now, obviously, though, you can't just have them doing that without Elon Musk doing something. So Musk decreased the Tesla Model S twice in the past several weeks to $69,420. It's kind of funny, and it's kind of just, everyone's just chuckling about it. But hey, people are actually purchasing Model S's left and right because it's so much cheaper than any other sedan that's super luxurious out there. So with this major range boost, Tesla kind of got the crown back. 409 miles is actually pretty good. Now, everyone is just fighting each other just to get like the vehicle with the most range. I kind of get it. It's kind of fun. I think Musk is just trolling Lucid, just like how he usually does with other major car manufacturers out there. So yeah, that's about it. It's kind of funny. And let's just see what Tesla has to do, because they've been increasing a lot of the vehicles, like the Model Ys, which haven't even came out for a full year. They're sending out a lot of updates that adds an extra 8 to 15 miles of range, which is honestly pretty nice. So what I'm guessing is it's most likely going to be software at this moment, but just the mere fact that Tesla never really said anything about this, and just simply customers at a car lot actually saw a Tesla, actually multiple Teslas, having a build date of November 2020, and of course having this really insane 409 miles. It's pretty incredible. Now let's talk about Xpeng, which is Tesla's rival. So if you guys don't know, Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactories are going to be one of the best producing Gigafactories in the world because of the amount of population in China. Now they should be producing roughly 550,000 vehicles for 2021. So you kind of know that Tesla is all up for business. Musk wants to be producing at least 1 million cars in 2021, and the only way to do it is actually utilize the Shanghai Gigafactory really, really well. So at this current moment, Tesla's rival Xpeng, which is a Chinese manufacturer, is going to be using LiDAR. And if you guys don't know what's going on with this beef between the two companies is Tesla CEO Musk has said multiple times that Xpeng stole their technology in the self-driving software. Someone on Twitter said, why is Xpeng using LiDAR? Big deviation from copying Tesla. Xpeng says it will greatly improve accuracy. I believe it, but can severely limit scalability of their autonomous approach. Do they realize they couldn't make their Tesla copy approach work? And then Musk came out and said, they have an old version of our software and don't have our end-to-end interference computer. So there's a lot of beefs out there with Xpeng and also Tesla, especially how Tesla is saying that Xpeng stole some of Tesla's autopilot software, especially that Musk made it clear that Xpeng was the only Chinese company that attempted to utilize Tesla's AP source code. Now, that is not open source, and it was taken from Tesla without Tesla's consent. Now, at this current moment, Xpeng doesn't really care what Musk is saying, and they're pretty happy with using LiDAR. Now, they think it will increase their vehicles, and it will have nearly tenfold increase in computing power and centimeter level accuracy, and Xpeng will probably be the first car company to be using LiDAR. Now, it's really expensive, and using LiDAR is not a cheap option, and it's definitely going to be driving up Xpeng's vehicles pricing, but hey, if the car company can somehow prove that LiDAR is way superior, then maybe people will buy the overall car company, because Xpeng is trying to pride themselves as a software company, very similar to how Tesla is doing at this current moment. Now, the company isn't really talking about how it will be doing their 2021 vehicles, but we definitely will be seeing some sort of a LiDAR technology equipment that will be installed in the vehicles. So at this current moment, there's a lot of beefs going on with different Chinese car manufacturers and Tesla. You do have NIO taking jabs at Tesla, saying how when Tesla was 6 years old, it was nothing compared to NIO, which is also 6 years old. So just a friendly little competition and jabs here and there. And then you also have Tesla saying that 420 is better than 42, pretty much taking jabs at the overall stock price, saying Tesla's $420 stock price is way better than just a measly 42 bucks. And then you also have Xpeng and also Tesla. You got some rivalries. You also have Tesla saying that Xpeng stole their autopilot technology. So you kind of get the idea. And then you also have Toyota taking jabs at Tesla, saying how Tesla should not be worth $400 billion, and rather Toyota should be the guy that's number one, since Toyota produces way more vehicles in a lot more different variants. But of course, there's a lot of people saying that Tesla's bad. I feel like it's a really good company, especially how these guys really did start it from the bottom. And they're just more than a car manufacturer. If you guys, once again, say that Tesla is worth this amount of money because they don't make enough cars, you got to calculate in the batteries and also the autopilot, because Tesla stock got included into the S&P 500 in possibly one of the worst years possible. During a pandemic, when unemployment rate is skyrocketing, when stores are closing left and right, they got included into the S&P 500. That's honestly pretty impressive. Thanks for watching, guys, and comment below.